number one, behind that hack and the release, and that they're actually trying to interfere with the U.S. political election?
Well, I think the FBI is still investigating what happened. I know that experts have attributed this to the Russians. What we do know is that the Russians hack our systems, not just government systems, but private systems. But what the motives were in terms of the leaks, all that, I can't say directly. What I do know is that Donald Trump has repeatedly expressed admiration for Vladimir Putin.
It sounds like you're suggesting that Putin might be motivated to prefer Trump in the White House.
Well, I am basing this on what Mr. Trump himself has said, and I think that Trump's gotten pretty favorable coverage back in Russia.
Is it possible in your mind that the Russians would try to influence the U.S. election?
Anything's possible.
Get even. When somebody screws you, screw them back in spades. I really mean it.
Mr. President, so did this turn out to not be a witch hunt after all? You think Robert Mueller did
It's lasted a long time. We're glad it's over. It's a 100% the way it should have been. I wish it could have gone a lot sooner, a lot quicker. There are a lot of people out there that have done some very, very evil things, very bad things, I would say treasonous things against our country. And hopefully that people that have done such harm to our country, we've gone through a period of really bad things happening. Those people will certainly be looked at. I've been looking at them for a long time, and I'm saying, why haven't they been looked at? They lied to Congress. Many of them, you know who they are. They've done so many evil things. I will tell you, I love this country. I love this country as much as I can love anything. My family, my country, my God. But what they did, it was a false narrative. It was a terrible thing. We can never let this happen to another president again. I can tell you that, and I say it very strongly. Very few people I know could have handled it. We can never, ever let this happen to another president again.
Hey friends, before we get into the podcast, I wanted to take a minute to tell you about our new sponsor, Virtual Shield VPN. This is the best way to help this channel is by going into the description box below and clicking on the link Virtual Shield VPN. This product helps hide your IP address from hackers, people trying to steal your information, and it really works, and I'm going to show you it in real time. I use it on my own computer. Guys, if you do sign up, you will get a 30-day free trial for the month of March, and also you will be able to get a 30% discount, which is huge, my friends. So let me show you in real time why I use Virtual Shield VPN. So as you can see right here, my IP address ends in 232. I come over here to Virtual Shield VPN and click connect. I give it a few moments. And trust me, this thing works. I use it all the time. It's a good product. It's connected. I come back over here and refresh my IP address. And boom, it's completely different, ending in 30.2. Now, and it also says I'm in Atlanta, Georgia. You guys know that I live in South Carolina. I am 100% hidden from hackers and people trying to steal my information. So again, guys, if you go into the description box below and click on the link, you will get a 30-day free trial and a 30% discount. This is the best way to support True Reporting, and it's just great that we have a sponsor, my friends. Try Virtual Shield VPN. Thank you. Hello and welcome, fellow digital soldiers, to True Reporting. It is the 25th of March, and on today's podcast, we will be covering the up-to-date news on the Mueller report finally coming out. Also, treasonous acts within the mainstream media, within politicians, within people in our own government, my friends. This is the floodgates opening finally. So, before we get into all of this information, would you please go ahead and click the bell to get notifications so when I post to this channel, you'll be the first to know. Also, follow me on Twitter. We just hit a huge number of 10,000 followers, and I couldn't do it without you, so thank you very much for that. Also, my friends, would you mind please leaving a like? The more likes that this video receives, the more times it is recommended to other viewers, thus more eyes on the truth. And with that being said, my friends, let's expose the darkness together. This is True Reporting. So in front of me, I have a ton of memes. That's what we're going to go through today. I hope you like the intro video. It pretty much sums it up. I worked hard on that. So let's go ahead and do this. So from Sacred Geometry, it says 6+, it moves. Is it me? This is very interesting, by the way. Or does it seem like the big earthquakes are happening where child trafficking is very prevalent? Do the research. So we'll just scroll through. A large 6.1 magnitude earthquake has struck Colombia, according to the USGS. The earthquake, which hit Saturday afternoon, was centered onshore near the coast of Colombia. Child sex trafficking rife in Colombia's picturesque Cartagena. The historic city is cracking down on an industry that targets children and young women from poor neighborhoods. Weird, right? Then we see here the Times of Israel. 14 Israelis suspected of running child trafficking ring in Colombia. Very, very weird, my friends. Colombia failing to fight child sexual exploitation, officials admit. Then moving forward, CNN, MSNBC, and the mainstream media have lied to the American public for 2+ years. Now they will be held accountable. Sean Hannity, the only, in my opinion, the only true source with Fox News, my friends. That's just my own opinion. Starting Monday, we will hold every deep state official who abused power accountable. We will hold every fake news media liar member accountable. We will hold every liar in Congress accountable. And he is on right now, guys, 9 o'clock. Here we go. Why are Adam Schiff, the Southern District of New York, and Maxine Waters all attempting to keep the insurance scheme ongoing post-Mueller? Fear. The fun begins now. We will make the Super Bowl look like a puppy show. And now we see my turn with old Trump. Lisa Page, Peter Strzok, James Comey, Loretta Lynch, HRC, Barack Hussein Obama. They are all going to take down each other because they're rats, and that's what they do. They will do anything to save their own skin. The deep state whispered to President Trump, "You cannot withstand the storm." The president whispered back, "I am the storm." And he is. God, I love that guy so much. I love our president. Patriots are in full control. QRN. Breaking. We are the news. The mainstream media is collapsing as we speak. And you know who's going to take over? It's going to be all these QAnon channels. It's going to be people, these alternative media YouTube channels that take it over because we don't answer to anybody. We just do this on our own, right? We're rogue. It's awesome. Continuing on. Q-Proof. What 19 people are currently meeting in a safe room, heavily guarded. Why did everyone leave their phones, all other electronic devices in room 239? And we can zoom in. He employed 19 lawyers who were assisted by a team of approximately 40 FBI agents. Those were the 19 people. Why did they all leave their phones? Mobile phones. They have placed their mobile phones in a locker outside of their office suite before entering. Whoa. So, yeah, so they're talking about 19 lawyers. Wow. Assisted by a team of approximately 40 FBI agents, intelligence analysts, forensic accountants, and professional staff. Wow, the special counsel issued over 2,800 subpoenas. This is big news, my friends. We're witnessing history in the making right now. The restrictions, while not surprising, given the team was investigating whether a hostile foreign power tried to help Trump within the 2016 election and whether his campaign conspired in the effort, have not been previously reported. Breaking news, President Trump calls for an investigation of the investigators, asserting this was an illegal takedown that failed. Absolutely, they're done. This is treason. This is nothing short of treason. I suggest following this account on Twitter, Clandestine Rosenstein. I don't think the world is fully grasping the magnitude of what's happening here. The media knowingly pushed a false conspiracy theory in coordination with the Democrats in Congress to try and take down the innocent President of the United States. Treason, sedition, this is insane. And it really is. Hey, here's a good question. What's on Wiener's laptop? Because we're going to find out very soon. That Southern District of New York can't keep this hidden forever. The NSA is ran by white hats. They know it all. They have everything. This is crazy, my friends. Devin Nunes. It says here the Russia investigation was based on false pretenses, false intel, and false media reports. House intel found a year ago there was no evidence of collusion. Devin Nunes says House intelligence has evidence Clinton operatives and high-level FBI and DOJ officials started Trump-Russian investigation in late 2015, early 2016, and that House GOP will be making criminal referrals to Attorney General Barr for the official who perpetrated this hoax for 3+ years. These people are going to get arrested. They're going to go to prison. Hillary Clinton all the way up to Hussein. QNN, we are the news, right? So this is from Jordan Sather. Truth is generally the best vindication against slander. Abraham Lincoln. Well tweeted from Jordan Sather. That was Ivanka Trump. Yeah, vindication is what is in the making. We can see here, this is from Wyatt, Mr. Earp LA. What a time to be alive, he says. I never thought Donald Trump would be president of the United States. I never thought Donald Trump would be my favorite president. I never thought I would never have a favorite. But Donald Trump made me a believer, not just with his words, but with his actions. And actions speak louder than words. We all know this. Brazilian ex-president arrested. France ex-prime minister arrested. South Korea ex-prime minister arrested. Saudi princes arrested. Most powerful people in the world hunted and jailed. Are you paying attention? QAnon. Soon. And let's be honest, I don't believe Hussein is even a big-time player. Like, he's just a CIA agent that got pushed to the top. But Hillary Clinton, on the other hand, that's huge. So, again, we all talk about how there are narratives pushed in the mainstream media. They're given talking points, and none of it is organic. These people are paid. They're actors. And so we can see here, everyone is using this. Barr was handpicked because he said the president couldn't be charged with obstruction. And guess what? He decided no obstruction. Shocker. So it's all on Barr. Handpicked. Talking points. They are given talking points. It's sick. It's sick, guys. They're CIA. That's what it is. We are on to the second phase. The Mueller issues his report. The next one is FISA D-class exposing Russia collusion scam. Indictments unsealed. Military tribunals for treason and crimes against humanity. Wow. Nominations of new vacated positions confirmed in the Senate. The end of the 190 years of Democrat subversion, corruption, and division. So we're on to phase 2, my friends. FISA D-class, which is going to take it all the way to the Vatican. This is from the left wing, a leftist. I believe this was on Vote. As much as I'd like to say that the president is a traitor and that he is holding an illegitimate office, I am ready to admit that the conservatives, Fox News, and the Donald were right. There was no collusion, no conspiracy, no treachery on the part of the president of the United States. I am sorry. I am sorry that for 2 years, supporters of the presidents had to endure ridicule and charges of unpatriotic behavior and rhetoric. I am sorry for the division that the left, of which I was a part of, has caused to this, what they've done to this country. Most of all, however, I am sorry for my own rhetoric as an individual. I myself have said hateful things about the conservatives in general and supporters of the president in particular. Our great country does its best when our commander-in-chief is allowed to govern. In that, I believe that we can all be in agreement. When the president succeeds, the country succeeds. And that is what all Americans must hope for. From a leftist, let's make America great again together. How beautiful is that, my friends? And that is what I am going to end off on. My friends, if you found this informative and you enjoyed it, I know it was a quick one, short and sweet. Please subscribe to my channel. Also, follow me on Twitter at True Reporting. Like I said, we just hit 10,000 followers, so we're doing really well. And if you wouldn't mind, please leave a like. My friends, you can donate to this channel by going to my PayPal or Patreon in the description box below. And always be kind and loving to one another. The news cycle is about to be crazy. Be vigilant, because you know what they do when they're backed into corners. Right, my friends? I will talk to you soon. Have a wonderful evening, and God bless. Good night.